and good evening to everybody. How are we? It's Thursday and I'm back. Last week I was away living it up in the Isle of Wight. So I'll just give it a few minutes for everybody to appear. Hazel's there, off the mark as per normal. How are you, Hazel? It's good to be back. Myself and Helen had a few days away in the Isle of Wight. On the Isle of Wight? In the Isle? Both. It was a nice few days away. We took our youngest daughter back to the Isle of Wight where she's currently working. And then decided to have a little mini break there as well. So it was very nice. I had some nice ice cream and some nice cooked breakfasts. But back now, back to reality. Right. We have lots of people here. We have Ivy. We have Nicola. Hi, Nicola. So it's great that you're here. I love doing these lives. Again, it's a weekly thing. Maybe I'll be able to do two, but we'll see. I'm starting with one, and then we'll see what else we can mix it up with doing other things. I am quite busy at the moment, so there we go. Yes, so what has everybody been doing? I have just had my evening meal, my dinner, as they say. I had a quick one because obviously I know I was doing the live, so it had to be none other than pizza. Oh, we have Sabine. Hi, Sabine. Yes, so again, you know, we are here this evening to have a little bit of a chat. What have you been up to? We will do some crafting as well. I will endeavour to make something. Hope you'll like it. Ivy's asking whether the being busy meaning new treats. Yes, Ivy. Lots of new things coming out. You probably won't be seeing those though until the new year. So you know, don't worry about it. There's lots of stuff coming out. So be patient if that's possible. Yeah. So what has everyone been doing? I'm just trying to wait to see other people arriving. Again, today is also, isn't it World Mental Health Day? So I thought maybe I would do a card related to World Mental Health Day. Hi, Helly. Is that how you pronounce it? Helly? I'm not sure where you're from, Helly. Please let me know. It'd be nice to know, like, anybody who's new to the channel. As I say, I'm Mark from Visible Image. I do lots of the designing for Visible Image products. I am the face of Visible Image. Yeah, so if you like our products, then give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to maybe hit like and subscribe on the YouTube channel if you're watching from YouTube. If you're watching from Facebook, maybe you want to hop across to YouTube as well. I would love to have my followers increase a little bit more. I know there's lots of you watching, but sometimes you don't actually do the like and subscribe, and that would give me an idea of how many people are, you know, are actually following what I'm doing. We have Maria here. Hi, Maria. Yeah, so I thought this evening I'd do something for the World Mental Health Day. Yeah, so it's just, you know, something that we do have, you know, a few stamp sets relating to that subject. Lots of people have gone through lots of hard times, myself included. So yeah, it's I thought it's very apt to do something kind of cool and positive. You know, in these, they are challenging times at the moment. So, you know, my heart goes out to the people, obviously, you know, stateside, with everything that's going on over there with their weather. Absolutely terrible. Hope everyone stays safe. We have Kate here. Hi, Kate. Yeah, it's been one of those weeks. I've been doing things that I've been putting off doing, but I've had to do, obviously, to move forward for other projects. So yeah, I know. It's not all fun and games here, you know. Not all fun and games. No, it is actually. No, it's not. Yeah, lots of hard work going on behind the scenes that you just don't see, and just as well you don't see what's going on behind here because it's a mess. I'm not going to show you my studio at the moment. It's a mess. I keep on threatening to, but it's so bad. It's unbelievable. I mean, what you see here and like down there may look great and it looks amazing, but behind all the smoke and mirrors, it's an absolute shambles. And we have May from Norway as well. Hiya, May. Yeah, great to see so many people. Right, so tonight, let's have a look at what I'm going to be playing with, okay? Let's have a look now. Just get my... Let's have a look. Try and get that working. Told you got a messy desk. Right, let's have a look. Okay, we'll be having a play with this set. Again, lovely set, especially in the kind of current times here. Again, it's got it's a great focal image, a little bit mixed media-esque. We've got some fantastic quotes there. We've got the hashtags. We've got no filter, be real, art, brave, love, be kind, and beautiful. So yeah, I do like those ones. It's a fantastic set, really, really nice. Love that one. Yeah, yes, Ivy, a studio tour before a movie. I promises. I will. The worst thing is, there's not that much to actually see. I'll tidy it up for you, and I will just give you a show around once I've tidied things up a little bit, just to show you kind of what goes on behind the scenes. So yeah, it's not perfect, and like I said, we are planning on moving at some point, but I don't think it's going to be this year now. It's getting too close to Christmas, and I don't think people are wanting to buy houses really at this time of the year now, because by the time they get, it's way too close to Christmas. So I can't see us selling our house until the new year now. So that's fine. We'll just have to stay here a bit longer. So great. Again, I do like it because lots of space. So that's one good thing about having a bigger studio. Right, should we create something? Shall we make something really cool? So I've got this lovely set, and I thought I would do something with it. Yeah, just something a bit more kind of, for World Mental Health Day and everything. So I think we're going to start there. There's absolute right. I will tell you now. As I saw the set and I thought I'm going to use that set today, and it wasn't until Helen told me earlier on that it was actually World Mental Health Day that I thought, it's like it was meant to be. I didn't actually twig it was, or it must have been in my own world. So yeah, I'm going to use that set, and besides knowing what set I'm going to use and maybe a couple of products, I have not pre-planned, prepped or anything for this, except I've already got a card blank, but that's about as far as we go. So we're kind of like, we're not winging it. We're just kind of creating them as we go. You're seeing it all live. Whatever happens, good and bad. So yeah, it's great to try to do this, live as possible. So again, I've got the set. I've got a piece of card. Again, I haven't prepped this, and all I've got is a card blank. That's about as far as we've got for that set. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that to one side, and you know what I'm going to do is I'm kind of working out in my head as I'm talking now, and you can please do let me know what you've been doing today, everybody. Whether you've been working, whether you've been crafting. I do want to know. So again, just plain card. We're gonna kind of add a little bit of colour to this. And we're gonna stamp on there. We're gonna do a few bits and pieces and just have a little bit of fun. Again, I haven't even got my my inks out, so I'm gonna have to kind of get them as we're talking now, and just kind of play as we go in. So I'm kind of working as we go now. So hopefully we'll have something that looks kind of pretty cool. So this is the set I'm using. I'll just put this here whilst I get a couple of inks out, which I didn't get out earlier on, which is typical. So wow, that's the ink I'm after, or inks. So I've got a couple of sprays, and I've also got a couple of ink pads here, so I'll probably use them. Now, I'm thinking I'm going for like a purple-esque theme, and something, you know, with that kind of like colours. Well, we can see. I'm just reading what Ivy's saying. The mother managed to resolve her own crisis, so I got to join you guys and say, right, okay, well done. I'm glad you joined us. So we can go and we'll start off. We'll create. Okay, let's do it. I do need my glasses, and we'll make a start, and we'll see exactly how we get on and where we go with it. So I think the first thing I want to do is, now you can do it either way, but I'm thinking I'm going to stamp this image first onto my card, and then I'm going to add lots of colour to it. I mean, you could add colour and let it dry, but because I want to heat emboss this, I don't want to risk the chance of getting embossing powder on the bits maybe that weren't quite dry. So I'm going to do this part first, stamp it first, heat emboss it with clear embossing powder, which I haven't actually got out. And I'll get that out now. And then we're going to add lots of colour to it. Maybe use a few stencils as well, so we'll have a play with that. Let me get my... got to get my clear embossing powder and my heat tool. See? Do you see about prep is everything? Oh, right. Now you hear me rummaging around and just getting everything out. Okay. So we have my favourite, wow, embossing powder, clear, love that embossing powder. And obviously whatever heat tool that you're using. So as I'm plugging in my heat tool, what's been going on? Handy said, I'm working from home today. What's a tele? Oh, is that like a phone call to like a doctor? Right, okay. Telehealth. And Sabine, what have you been doing, Sabine? First day of the holidays. Oh no, you're away from your craft room. That's not good. But then, you know, if you brought your crochet stuff, hey, not the end of the world, is it? At least you can carry on crafting in some capacity. You've been up. Ivy said she's been up since 5:30. All right, okay. What do you do in London, Ivy? Just out of interest. If you say you're working for the government on some, are you like a secret agent? Let me know, and I won't say anything to anybody. I don't think I can work out crochet either. I've seen it being done, but it's probably beyond my reasoning. I'm a man. Maybe men can't crochet, or can they? I can't. Not to say I've had much of a go at it, but I've seen it being done. I'm thinking, I don't think I can. It's too much twiddling for me. Okay, so I'm gonna get my used. I say used and abused. It's been used a lot because it's a great set. So in my mind, if it's too clean, you haven't been using it enough. So I'm gonna get my gorgeous stamp out, and it's World Mental Health. So I'm gonna decide on where I'm going to place this. Oops, excuse my big head out of the way there. There we go. I'm just trying to work out exactly where this is going to go. Again, you know, you just got to decide on where it's going to go and just go with the flow. So I'm thinking possibly it's going to go on the right hand side there. Now you may notice that obviously this set is kind of like it's not a full face. There's a reason for that. Now, if you don't know, there is another set which works with it, but you don't have to have it. It's entirely up to you. I wonder if I've got that. Let me have a look in my stash. Ah, yeah. So it's kind of companion set, although this is a great set in its own right. Is this set here? It's called Background Vision. Now, what's cool about Background Vision is that it's got 1, 2, 3. It's got 2 large text pieces and this really cool like circle. I like that with the grungy numbers on it. And what's really cool is that they're great in, they work well on their own, but they also work together. So you could put the face right next to that one like that, you see? See how it kind of completes the face? It looks really cool, like that. I mean, obviously you don't have to use this one, but you can see how that would work. That looks really cool, like that. So that is a companion set. You don't have to use it with it, as I said. Right, so let's have a look at this now. We've got our main focal image. I kind of push it to the side there because I think I'm probably going to put some nice sentiments down there, and we're going to have kind of a bit of a background going on. I might do some stenciling on there as well. I'm just reading about telehealth. Right, okay. So, right, right, okay, now it explains it all. And we have Jane here as well. So, right, I'm clean, right. That explains everything. Thank you, Handy. How many magnets? I know, do you know what, Louise? It's not a case of, I have plenty of magnets and I don't know where else to put them. That is the real truth behind this. So they're always kind of left on my board and they always kind of end up sticking to each other, which is annoying, and they break, and I've got broken ones. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I just can't, I have this thing where I can't not have them on there because I don't know where else to put them. And you know what happens? I also use metal rulers, and that doesn't, when I'm trying to measure stuff, they just stick to it as well. But I do love my metal rulers. I can't get on with plastic ones. Right, so I did see your was it a reel or a live, Louise, where you were walking around PI warehouse? I did watch that. What a choice you've got, eh? Do you know what? I would like to say that choice is like as big as here. This is like a no, it's not. It's not a warehouse. No, it's like a double. I mean, this studio is like a double garage, converted. So yeah, not quite as big as the PI warehouse. So there we go. But I do have everything I want. When I say everything I want, how can you ever have everything you want, eh? Right. Okay. So what's everyone be doing? Dawn's here. Dawn is high from the Isle of Wight. Hello, Dawn. I was there. I was there the other day. Yes, I was there the other day. But I say we were there the other day. So we were in. We stayed in Shanklin, and we kind of went a few places. We went to Sandown as well. Shanklin was nice. We visited my stepdaughter, who's on one of the Park Dean's sites there. She does singing and entertaining. She's a singer, basically. So yeah. What did we do? We had we had a few nice meals in Shanklin, so very nice. And it was nice weather as well, so that was good. Did I have fish and chips? No, do you know what? I didn't. I went to the Isle of Wight on holiday by the beach, and I didn't have fish and chips. There's something wrong there. I did have ice cream though, because if you saw my apology last week for not doing the live, I was eating an ice cream. I know. That's exactly where I was this time last week. So, Ivy, double garage wowzers. Yeah, it's I'm not showing off. It's just what it is. It's just came with the house. It's not nothing special. Right. Shall we do some creating? It's a good idea if I had an ink pad to create with. Now you see me kind of talking and my voice is fading as I look in my stash on my ink pad. Right, okay. Well, I've got my ink pad. This is ink pad A. I'm not sure which one A is, whether it's the inkiest one or not, but we shall soon see. And I've just noticed. Is that my there? Okay. Let's ink this up. Did I have my? Oh yeah. So I'm going to ink it up. Got clear embossing powder. Heat tool that is plugged in. We're ready to go. Okay. So again, nice big image. So I'm using a stamping platform. I've got a collection of stamping platforms. I keep on using the same one though, so I'm not sure why. Okay. Again, I should really clean my stamps more often than I really do. Just a bad habit to stamp and then move on to the next thing. So I've got a plan to do a little bit of tidying up at some point. Okay, so I want to go back in there. I want that darker, so that's why we have a stamping platform. And my ink pad is definitely on the drying out side. That's fine. Sometimes I think being too wet is also bad as well. I'd rather go in possibly twice than once and it's kind of really inky, too wet. So I'm just going to go in there now again. Make sure you get this lovely image. There, that's good. Good for me, that's great. Perfect. I'm going to clear emboss that now. Just put that down. Away. And a piece of card. Oh. Piece of card is what I need, Mark. Okay. I'm just trying to read blah 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 blah. Or I saw the video of Helen's. She's not just a singer; she's a rock star. Rock star. Well, yeah, she is. She does have a lovely voice. I mean, bless her. It's her first job as well. So straight out of uni, and she managed to secure this first job on the Isle of Wight, and she's finishing in 3 weeks, in 2 or 3 weeks actually. So it finishes for the season in 2 or 3 weeks, and then she's going to She's home for a couple of weeks, and then she's off to North Wales for Christmas. She's on another Park Dean site in North Wales. Don't ask me where, because I don't remember where it is. It's in North Wales, but we kind of say that she's an elf for Christmas, but she's not. She's doing singing, so she could be a singing elf. I don't know, but she's really good. Right, so let's heat emboss this now, and we'll do some more creating. So again, if you just arrived here, I thought I would do this because it's kind of World Mental Health Day. Now, there's 2 ways you can heat emboss, from the top or from the bottom. I think I'm going to do this from the bottom today, just because I want to. I always find you get a slightly smoother finish. So again, I love these kind of like statement kind of images. They're great. You can do it very clean and simple if you wish to, or maybe you can do kind of anything more mixed media. It's entirely up to you. Right, I think we've got that. Yeah, it's looking good. Right, so just give me a second. I'm just reading a few more comments from people there. Okay, so Ivy's asking about cardstock. Well, yeah, let's talk about cardstock, Ivy. What do we use? I've fallen out of love with my stash. Oh, okay. That's, you know what, Ivy, I'll join you on that subject. I will, because I would love to know what other people use. Craft UK 300 GSM. Oh, okay. What's that like for you know, absorption of, like, if you're throwing ink and stuff at it? Oh, the Pink Frog. I've used that Pink Frog. That thing. That's nice. That's quite a nice card as well. I've used that one. Hunky Dory Ink Me Professional Stamping card. Oh, okay. Great for distress inks. Okay. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna have to try and get myself hands on some Hunky Dory Ink Me. I said Inky Dory. Hunky Dory Ink Me Professional. I'll see if I can get myself some. Maybe I can get myself a freebie. I'll have to have a word. Right, Creative Crafting World 300 GSM. Okay. Oh, Sabine lives in Llandudno. Please let us know when you. Oh, right. Okay. Do you know what? I'll find out for you now. Just give me a second. Let me just get my magic iPad out, and I will ask Helen where do you know what? It's definitely on a second. It's a man thing. I did not listen to where she's going. In fact, when I ask her and she tells me, I'll go, oh yeah, that's it. But I kind of forgot. Maybe it's just a man thing. It's an age. I don't know. I'll ask now. Don't worry. I'll ask now. So let's have a look. I'm just asking her now. Helen, where is Katie going? Maybe she's watching. She's going to reply, but I bet she's not. North Wales. Right. Okay. So, I'm asking now, I'm going to find the answer out now for you, okay? Hot off the press. I say hot off the press if she looks. So when she replies, I'll let you know. Okay, and Handy's saying she's got another telehealth appointment at 2:30. Ooh. Oh. But my veterans come first. They sure do. Oh, that's great. Thank you for coming in, Handy. Hope to see you later on, or watch on catch up. Brenda's here. Brenda, I know, it's fine. Everyone's so busy these days. I understand that. If you're just coming in now, we're just talking about everything, what we're doing, what we have for dinner. Wish I had pizza. Just recapping. We were talking about me going to North Wales. No, I didn't go to North Wales. I went to the Isle of Wight. And then we're talking about North Wales, where Katie's going. Okay, I have the answer. I'm not going to pronounce this right either. It's Timor, near Towin, Conwy. If I pronounce that all totally completely wrong, I'm English, okay? So there we go. Does that help? What's so funny, Ivy? What's funny? Have we decided on what is the best card stock or not? Because do you know what? I am definitely gonna either look or maybe try and source a card stock, a new one possibly. That maybe Visible Image could sell. It's something for the future. It's something I've wanted for a long time. Something that is so smooth, so cool. You can stamp on it. You can chuck your inks at it. I want the ultimate cardstock. So if you have a cardstock that you currently use that satisfies all of those, let me know, and I'm going to see if I can get one similar or better. Nicola's saying she throws everything at Pink Frog. Okay, I should give that a go. Yeah, I can't pronounce the Lavinia multifurious. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, well, Sabine, we'll stop in at yours for a cup of tea on the way, or on the way back. What's happened there? Did you see that? It's like I went kind of like wibbly wobbly, kind of fading out like a 1980s. Yeah, like was it the not Dallas? What was the other one? It went all blurry. Anyway, what's the funny is the man listening thing. I live with. Okay, yes, it's a disease. Okay, we can't help it. We can't help it. I must say, we cannot help it. You know, it's like you will never understand the pain that man flu has. You know, I said before, it's a bit like giving birth, I presume, but it's serious. I'm joking. I find pink frog can bobble, okay, but I do use a lot of water. Yeah, it's hard to know. See, this is the thing, you know, like some people love a certain type, and then some people love a different type, and then one says, oh, it does this, and then, you know, it's really hard to know what's. The camera's annoying me today, I must admit. Let me try and. I'm not sure what's happening with my camera today. Okay. Is it? That's too close. Way too close for me. Right. Okay. Right. Maybe it just doesn't like my black jumper. I don't know. We'll see. Tracy the owner throws everything at it. Is this the one I can't pronounce? The multifurious. How do you pronounce it? Multifurious. Multifurious? Multifarious? Oh. You've lost me now. I don't know how to pronounce it. Right, shall we try and finish and make something? A lot of talking and not a lot of creating here, but hey, it was catch up and chat. So, and we are doing something kind of creative. Okay, let's get back to. So again, I've embossed this now, so we've got this gorgeous image going on. Now we need to kind of add some colour to it and do some creating. So I'm thinking the first thing I'm going to do is, good question, whether to go down, I think ink route. Yeah, we'll do I use some inks here. So I might get just trying to work out what colour is going to be the best one here. So we'll do a bit of that one there. And don't bother coming with a bit of blue as well. Hopefully they'll mix quite nicely. Get my spray. Okay, and glasses again. Right, so I'm just trying to work out for me which way I'm going to do this. Do I want? I think I maybe want that like that way, possibly. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go down. Let's see. Well, that's better. It's not bad. Not bad for the first go. Might add a little bit of spray on that. Again, we're going to go back in there in a second, but I want to just dry that off a little bit. So bear with me whilst I just dry that off. It's one of the things I like about doing something like this, where, you know, sometimes I like the fluidity of totally non-prepping. You never know what you're going to get, even how it comes out sometimes. You know, we just kind of go with the flow. Always remember the next card is going to be the best one. Ivy saying YouTube is right. Okay, Brian, go to YouTube. Aha. Right, good idea. I can't really go to YouTube whilst I'm talking to my lovely viewers though, so next time I rely upon you. Right, so we're just going to dab a little bit of that off, And I'm thinking about going back in there with a little bit more colour here, because I've got loads of it here as well, so I want to use some more of it. So I'm just going to go back in there, somewhere down there. Sometimes you want to try and get it in certain places and not in others. And you just have to kind of go with it. I like that blob there. Again, sometimes you use a little bit of water to spritz that colour out a little bit. Oh, look at that, I like that. This is for World kind of Mental Health Day, so yeah, that's kind of going the way I want it to go. Right, let's just clean that up. I know, shouldn't waste that, but I have. And we're going to dry it off a little bit more. We're going to go back in with some colour afterwards, but we'll see how we get on. Yes, Lavinia is in Wales, aren't they? Yeah. Multifarious. Okay, I'll go with multifarious. Oh, hold on a second. I've just noticed something that's really important here. Sabine, you own a pub. Really? Wow. That's you own. I own a pub. That's amazing. That's an amazing thing to do. Helen used to run pubs back in the day before I met Helen. Yeah, she used to be a pub manager. Yeah, that's a small world. But you'll have to tell me what is the name. Is it a secret, or are you going to say what the name of your pub is? And tell me, what kind of pub is it? Is it one of these like really quaint little pubs? Not like the quaint little pub that's in An American Werewolf in London. Not like the Slaughtered Lamb. It's not called that, is it? It's something far more pleasant, I'm sure. Let me know. Right. So we're gonna just finish this off, dry it off a little bit more. The Slaughtered Lamb. What a film that is. I'm my age now, talking about films from the 80s. I used to work with a guy called Neil, and that was his all-time favourite film, is The American Werewolf in London. So there we go. So this is looking. I like that. I like it's not coloured too much. But we're going to add some more to that now. Now I'm thinking I've got a few stencils here to play with. I've also got which I dug out. I never use this often enough, so I don't know whether I'll use this today or not. I've got this is a great die. Again, it comes out absolutely amazing. And it's great. You know, it comes out really nice. You know, you can see how cool you can cut some shapes out of. So it's possible that I may cover up some of this with that. We'll see. Or maybe I'm going to use a stencil. I might use a stencil as well. So I'm just looking at what I can actually do to fill some of this space, and I might use a stencil. I don't know what stencils I've got with me here. One of the things about kind of working in Redditch and here is that sometimes I have products there and I don't have the products here, and vice versa. So it's frustrating sometimes that I don't bring the products home, or I just leave them there. I try and remember to bring most of my products home. Sometimes I forget, so I'm just going to have to see what I can do. Ooh. He says I might use numbers. I might use some numbers. I was looking for my grungy numbers. Now, I don't think I brought that with me. Just looking in my pile. Did I bring those numbers with me? No, I did not. No, I've left those elsewhere. That's fine. It's all good. I'm going to use the numbers. I think the numbers will work really well anyway. Just to add that extra little bit of dimension to it. I've got more than one. I'll use a cleaner one. Right. So I'm going to use the numbers, I think. That will work really, really well. Okay, use those numbers. I was looking for my glitch numbers, but I don't have those. So I'm just reading your comments here. Let's have a look. Whilst I'm going to do a little bit more blending. The cross keys in right. I'm not going to pronounce that. I'm not Welsh. Helen's from Wales. Sabine, I'm not. So me trying to pronounce Penrinside. That's how you pronounce it. And it's a traditional village pub that's absolutely nothing like the Slaughtered Lamb. Okay, I'm going. Wow. That must be lovely. It must be lovely. Do you have like a real log fire in there as well? Be nice. Nice in the winter. I'm like, what is going on with my camera today? I'm having one of those camera days. Okay, so look. Stay. Sorry, everybody. My camera is being a bit strange today. So that sounds like an amazing pub. I'm just reading what Carol Worthington said. Tim Holtz now. Tim Holtz said, if you don't like it, you haven't finished. If you don't like it, you haven't finished. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Or if you don't like it, actually, sometimes, if you don't like it, put it in the bin. No. I've managed to salvage. If I don't like something, sometimes I've managed to salvage it. Especially if I've done sprayed too many colours and it's gone dark and really kind of like browny, sludgy, weird colour. I've managed to salvage it by getting a possibly, what did I use before? Oh, you can use a roller with some white paint and just kind of give it a soft white wash over the top of it. That will really tone down colours, and it kind of adds something a little bit different to it that wasn't there before. That works quite a lot. I've done that a few times. I'm just reading. Wow. Do you know, it's great that so many people are here. Not the bin, save it for another day. Very, very true, Hazel. I try not to. No log fire, that's fine. I don't care. I won't make my own log fire. No, I'll just be happy to have a pint, and actually a pint of something, a pint of Coke, because I don't actually drink. I know you owning a pub and me telling you I don't drink. Helen doesn't drink either. Nothing alcoholic anyway, but that's fine. We drink plenty of soft drinks. So I drink coffee as well. So. Shall we get back to creating? Right, okay. I'm not even... I don't know what's happened to my camera. We're having one of those days with the camera. Let's have a look. Should we get back to it? Okay, and... Right. Too much fun talking about things. Right. Let's do some creating. Okay, I'm going to get my my blending tool and I'm trying to work out what colours I'm going to go there. I might go over there with a slightly darker purple because I'm feeling that the kind of the colour of choice is going to be that kind of like wilted violet anyway. So I'm going to use that. And I think I'm not sure about the significance of the purple. I think there is some kind of significance of the colour purple using, with World Mental Health Day possibly. I don't know, but I think this will work really well anyway. So we're just going to kind of go over over those areas there. Just create some added texture and depth that we're after on our card. Okay, just going around the face, not being too fussy there. I'm just seeing how that's looking. Oh, that's looking nice actually, really nice. Okay. Again, it's surprising how intricate this stencil actually is. It's great for all kinds of, you know, whether you're doing birthdays or maybe you're just doing what I'm doing. You're just adding some kind of like texture to your project. Do a little bit more there. Okay, so we'll take this off and you'll be able to see the kind of difference that it makes. Okay, so take that off. Okay, there. Yeah, so we've got that kind of added texture thing going on there. Very, very nice. Again, nothing too you know. Again, I like the washiness of it. I'm tempted to flick a little bit of water at that as well. I might just do that. Oh, right, okay. Ivy's saying that her husband has stopped drinking as well. Oh, well, there you go. You get to drink for 2 people. Nice one. I like that. Right, I'm just reading. Ivy, what are you talking about, Ivy? Let's have a look. I'm missing some of the comments here. You can't beat a good English pub. No, you cannot. Do we do a means? Do we do Sunday dinner there, Sabine? Right. I might stop there. I might just grab my blue. I know I'm using my purple blender. It's my own curse. So I'm just going to go around it a little bit. I'm going to be spoiled for choice as to what kind of sentiments I'm going to put on here today. One definitely springs to mind, I think. A bit heavy-handed here with this today, must I admit. Right, okay. To live with that, I think I can live with that. Right. There's a going purple campaign linked to mental health. Right, okay. Is there, Ivy? Right. Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I suppose that's all you need, Sabine. As long as you do drinks and a packet of crisps, that's all you need. So, are you originally from Wales, Sabine, or are you like, you know, are you a local to? Have you been born and bred in Wales? I don't think I've ever been to Farnborough, Ivy. Sounds like a lovely part of the world as well. A pint of real. Nicola's saying that her husband enjoys a pint of real ale. Interesting. What kind of real ale would it be, Nicola? My father, he used to drink. What did he used to drink? It's not like a modern thing, but it's kind of like. I think it's come from the 70s, but my dad, he used to always drink a pint of mild. I don't even know what mild is. Maybe Sabine will know what a pint. What is a pint of mild? I don't know what it is. It looks like it's a cross between bitter. Maybe it's like is it like bitter? A pint of bitter. Do they still sell a pint of bitter? I don't know. That's how much I know about drinking in pubs these days. Show my age again. Right. So we have our background as such. I do like that. I might add a little bit of something to the lips here. We'll sort that out in a second. I do need to do a sentiment though. So I'm thinking of using, I'm thinking just using be kind. That's going to be, I think that's the apt, but it's a big space. I might have to do more than one. I'm thinking of using be kind, and I may have to go in with another sentiment. Let's have a look what else I've got here. Ooh. I could pull out something like this as well. Might use something out of this set, which is called, this is called Bold Enough. Some great sentiments in there, and you've even got the extras in there as well. So I'm thinking I might use that as well. Just because I need, obviously I've got space here, so I really want to do something a bit more with it. I'm not sure, I don't know whether I'm going to be using that. We'll see now. I might use a little bit of that. We'll see. Right, I'm going to stick my card blank down, just so I know where I'm going with it. Ah, right, okay. Do you know, Sabine, I thought the surname Lobo sounded kind of Germanesque, if that's the right word to use. It sounded like it was from Germany. Right. Ah, right. You gave up your job to pull pints. Oh. And you haven't looked back since. Right, I'm going to stick this down. I'm still not sure where we're going with this card at the moment, but we'll kind of make it or fake it, and we'll sort that out now. So I'm just trying to line up where I'm going with this card. Sorry. Excuse my head for a second. Oh. Right, okay, I think. Pale Ales Blonde Witch. Blonde Witch, that sounds great. That's a great name for a beer. I love these kind of really cool beer names. And Shirley B is in Lancashire. I don't know why I said that really in a strange accent, Shirley. I'm not sure why I said Lancashire. What is that? I don't even know what a Lancashire accent is. It's not Lancashire. Is that kind of? No, it's not Coronation Street, is it? No, is it Coronation? No, is it Coronation Street or what's the other one? I don't know. Emmerdale. Well, is that kind of accent? I don't know what kind of accent a Lancashire person is. Give me a clue. Is there anyone famous from Lancashire who's got an accent? A Lancashirean accent. Do you know what, Sabine? If you were a teacher for 17 years. That's more than enough. That's like 2 life sentences, isn't it? Yeah, it's And what age were you teaching, Sabine? If it's teenagers, then well, I presume they have got to be the worst. Well, they're probably the worst now. Yeah. So I've got this card. It's not quite finished yet. We need to do a little bit more to it, I'm sure. I might just get a little bit of ink there. I need to colour those lips a little bit. I'm just going to get my trusty pen out. Oh, I'm dipping paintbrush. I'm dipping my paintbrush in what I'm drinking as well. That's not good. Right, okay. So just going to take that down there. Just adding some bit of colour to the lips there, and I do like them. We'll have them dripping down a bit there. That's better. Right, a little bit more colour. Oh, sorry, Nicola. I'm right. Yeah. Right. Oh, Nicola's saying there's nothing in no big. Wow. Is that good or bad? Do you prefer it like that, or would you rather be more hustle and bustle? I'm not sure whether I'd like to live, kind of remote-ish or not. Do you know what I do like? I like living close to things, but far away from things as well at the same time, if you know what I mean. It'd be great if they could be like 5 minutes away, but they seem like you're like living in the countryside. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that droplet there as well with the eye. That was a nice accident. We could just add a little bit of colour to those upper lip there. Again, this is a kind of thing where you don't have to do a lot to it to make it look pretty good. Next thing I'm going to get, just whilst I remember, is a white pen, size 5 or size 8, that one, size 8. So I'm just going to go over some of those colours there. Some of this you won't see, not really. Again, this is where just take your time, just creating a little bit of highlights wherever you want them. Kind of like that. Home of the Red Arrows. Wow. That's Worthing, is it? 10 and 19. Oh, Sabine's saying 10 and 19. I'm regretted giving it up for a single. I spent 30. Yeah, 30. So would that have been straight from like school to uni to school? That must have been. I'm not sure whether that would be classed as heaven or hell, because I bet there can be incredibly unruly children. I bet you've got some lovely ones, but then you've also got some of those like crazy ones as well. I say crazy. Unruly is the word I think we need to use. Unruly. I know. Right, okay. So I'm thinking, obviously using one of these sentiments, but I'm also going to use, I want to put hashtag brave in there as well, because, oh no, do I want to hashtag, no, I'm going to use hashtag be kind. Right, so I need a piece of black card, and I'm just going to, oops, I'm not going to use that piece. Okay, we have a random piece of black card. Let's just move those out of the way a second. And now tidy up as I'm going-ish. So we put that there. We've got a piece of black card. Waste not, want not, and all that. A stamping block I need. One of my mini stamping blocks. So first one I'm going to use is Be Kind. So hashtag Be Kind. I do need anti-static pad and some white embossing powder. Bear with me whilst I get that. Oh, I'll have to live without the anti-static pad. Oops. Right, we just have to wing it. Okay. So, Versa mark. Versa mark. Okay. So Shirley's saying, my village only has 2 village stores, no other shops, but 3 pubs. Wow. That'd be some, used to be 7. Used to be some serious pub crawling, that is. Especially if you're a local. Right, I'm just gonna, excuse me whilst I put my head in the way and stamp Be Kind. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get that straight, did I? Do it again, Mark. That's what you get for trying to do it and not be straight. Okay, try again. Just makes it easier when I'm cutting it out. Got to see what I'm doing, excuse me. And okay, that's kind of better. I'm sure I'll use one of them. Okay. This is, oh, no, don't want that one. Nearly. Ta-da. See, that's the thing about, you know, I've got white on the top of one of them. That one did have clear on it, but I've lost the lid for that, so I've got a different lid. Okay. So we'll take that off there. And I'm heating it from below. It does give you a slightly better finish, I believe. Okay. Yeah, we've got that one, that's fine. We'll use that one there. I'll cut that out next. Now I'm going to have Be Kind. I think I'm also going to use one of the other larger supplements. So I'm thinking of maybe You Are Strong or You Are Enough. Yeah, You Are Enough. I think that would be a good one. So You Are Enough. I really do need to find my anti-static pad, because sometimes things like that are really annoying me, you know, when you can't find your favourite thing that you use all the time. Right, okay. It's probably the kind of thing that I've left in the office, which is not what I want really, but there we go. I'm going to have to live without it. Oh, I do have a spare. Impressive. Right, okay. I have a spare, so we'll use that one. Okay, next one I do is, so I'm going to move that out of the way. So we've got the first word, Be Kind. We're going to have "You Are Enough" on there as well, because that would be great. So we'll use that word as well. You are enough. These are great big words, fantastic. Great for making statement pieces, you know. I do like that. Right, so I think I'm going to need another block. So I'm going to have "You Are" and "Enough" there. I'll place it on my cardstock, see where I'm going. One that side and one that side. Okay. Sometimes these are big. Right. Okay. So "You Are Enough" and there we go. Oh. Go right. Some white embossing powder. And I didn't anti-static that, but that's fine. We'll work through that. Now and again, we get kind of those little flecks of white. Sometimes it's annoying, some annoys you a lot, sometimes it doesn't annoy you a lot, it depends. Oop. I got my anti-static pad and I didn't use it. I know you're probably going, why didn't you use your anti-static pad? I know, I forgot. I got it. Right. And there's a tiny bit in the centre there. We're gonna black that out anyway. It's fine. It's all good. Right. So right, I shall heat that up. We have Auntie Caffeine Crafts. Hello, Auntie Caffeine Crafts. Thank you for joining. We're in the middle of doing a lot of discussing about lots of different subjects. We've been talking about food, we've been talking about holidays, we've been talking about North Wales, we've been talking about Lebine's got a pub in North Wales. Ivy is Ivy and Nicola is Nicola. So yeah, it's been very interesting. So feel free to carry on from where you are now and then watch what you missed earlier. It's good. I'm just, at the moment, I'm heat embossing these words because it's World Mental Health Day. So I am creating a card in honor of that, because of that. So I think these particular stamp sets work really well. It's so nice for anybody who's new to join. We are currently using, just a quick recap, we are using this, which is a set called No Filter. Really cool with these hashtags, especially for mindfulness and that, so really nice set. And then I'm also using a couple of other word sets as well, which are really nice. So I'm actually going to be using be kind, and then I'm going to have you are enough as well. Well, maybe you could. It's entirely up to you how you use these words, Auntie Caffeine Crafts. What is your first name? Because it sounds silly me calling you Auntie Caffeine Crafts. It's cool though. That's a good name. Right. Now, for those, if you're doing heat embossing with white and you didn't use your pad like I did not, just grab your Sharpie marker, and I'm just gonna cheat a little bit and just dab that over there. You're not really gonna notice it that much now. One of my favourite things that I use. It is a cheat, but you know, that's what we do. We improvise and fix those tiny things that may niggle us. There's no such thing as perfection. Your next card is always the best one. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to cut these words out now, and then we can kind of put this rest of this card together as well. Caroline saying, hold on to your purse. Look, weirdly enough, strangely enough, yes, you may have come here, but we're not technically selling you anything whatsoever. Not at all. This is more about like the why you've come here is great to be able to use products that you may have bought from us, but this is not primarily about selling at all. It's about being able to use the stuff that you have, the products that you've bought from us before, and use them in a different way. I'm using the products that you know, obviously, you know, I've created, but you know, it's great to pass on those ideas and knowledge. We have a great design team who can help you with other stuff as well. The design team are amazing, and I cannot ever thank them enough. So yeah, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, it's great to know everybody new. And if you are new to the channel, if you're watching on YouTube, do please hit that subscribe button and click the bell. Then every week when I do next live, you'll be notified. And it's great to just I know who's watching me. That's great. It's really nice. I try and do a live. If you're new to it, obviously I do a live every Thursday, except last week because I was on holiday last week. So give me a break. Give me a break. I had a break. Yeah. So I was eating ice cream this time last week. So that was why I couldn't make it. I know. It's a hard life. Right. So let's carry on with this. I will cut these out now. We will stick them to the card we've kind of created here. It's not quite finished, but we're getting there with that. Again, we stamped out the image, gorgeous image here. We spritz some inks on it. We used the distress inks. We smushed the card with it. We've used the stencil as well. We've just blended through on a stencil if you're just keeping up there. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. You know, I try and do, it's always hard, but I am trying now to become I'm becoming regular, if that's the right word to use. I'm becoming a regular pain. Yeah. I'd be saying Robbie was amazing in July. Robbie, we're talking about Robbie Williams. Yes. I have seen Robbie Williams. Yes, I did. I have seen Robbie Williams. I do remember now because I saw Robbie Williams. I don't know where I saw him, maybe in Cardiff. And I remember it because Erasure were supporting him. So I'm sure it was Robbie Williams. I may be wrong. No, it was. It was definitely Robbie Williams. Yeah. So I've seen quite a few. Well, I've seen Aha. I like Aha. Bon Jovi. Who else have I seen? Oh, loads over the years. But yeah, I do like Bon Jovi though. They're good. I say good. They were good. Right. Let's cut this out now, and we'll really get this card finished. Again, wanted to create a card, and I know I've been talking more than I've been creating, but this whole program is basically called what is it called? VI Live. It's about crafting and chatting, and just having a bit of a chat, and we're making something at the same time. Nothing too serious, nothing too heavy, nothing too involved. Just a happy place to come and relax and chat. So it's great that everybody's here. I'm really, really pleased about that. Right. I'm going to get my cutting mat because I need to cut those out. So I'm using a cutting mat and a knife. Right, I'm just going to quickly cut these out without cutting myself, because that would not be good. Not on a live anyway. Well, it wouldn't be good any time, but there we go. Right, let's cut these out. Try and make it straight. I'll cut a bit off there. A bit too long on that side there, I'm thinking. And so we've got the word enough, and I think we'll have a UR there as well. Yeah, catch up. Do you know, Sabine? You could tell I actually forgot what my own program's called. that's not good. Do you know what? I would have loved to have seen ABBA back in the day. Yeah, would have. I think when ABBA were around, I was just too young. I say too young. I was too young to go to like concerts, but I would have loved to have seen them. I really wish I'd have gone to Live Aid as well, back in 85. I would have loved to have gone to that. Missed that, and I wasn't too young then. I could have done that, but maybe I couldn't get a ticket. I don't know. There's obviously, you can regret lots of things. That's one of the things, isn't it, about getting old? Try not to have too many regrets. Okay. So we have "you are enough." Oh, I need to cut out the "be kind" as well. That is the most important one. Do I primarily create cards? I do things with paper, so probably, card making is a big thing. I do like to do spraying and do a little bit some mixed media stuff as well. Yeah, I'm trying to do more and more different things. I don't have, as you're learning, always learning new things. What kind of things do you like, Auntie Caffeine Crafts? What kind of things? What is your favourite thing? Dawn is saying she saw Robbie. Oh right, okay. So that must have been around about the same time I saw Robbie then. If he was with Erasure then as well. You saw the Beach Boys. That's not right. That's really cool. That's to see the Beach Boys. You say a couple of years ago. How long ago would have that been? Because I know they're kind of like, you know, nobody's getting any younger, are they? So, you know, it's, you know, it's see them or never see them, I suppose. So into mixed media. That's really my vibe. Right, that's okay. That's cool because, you know, I can do, you know, I do like doing lots of different things. You know, chuck in what the thing is what is it you call mixed media? You know, everybody calls, you know, everything has this term mixed media, but mixed media can apply to cards as well. Whether you're chucking your, I like spraying stuff. I like putting texture paste through stuff. I like, you know, sticking paper to things and spraying it and chucking pastes on. So yeah, whatever it is. I do have a, I've got to, I'll tell you what, I'll bring in something that I did, saying it was mixed media. It was this really cool cube that I did. I'll bring it home and I'll show you next week. Yeah, it's a really cool like rusty cube that I made. So yeah, you have a look at that. Scrapbooking, that's good. Scrapbooking. It's kind of, I don't know why, but it's kind of gone out a little bit out of fashion, isn't it? But I can see how it can come back in, because you know, thing about scrapbooking is it's yours and you keep it all, isn't it? Where cards, you kind of like, you know, yeah. I'm just reading what everyone's. So maybe next week I'll do some something more mixed media-esque, more spraying maybe. Well, we'll have a look, see what I can come up with for next week. I say I haven't done. I don't know what mixed media things I've got here. I haven't really got many kind of real mixed media pieces here. I did have. I don't know where they've gone. Oh, hold on a second. Bear with me. Well, this is not mixed media, but what did I do this here? Let's look. So this isn't mixed media, but it's kind of ended up a bit kind of enamely. Yeah, that's kind of like that. That's quite cool. I like that. That's why I keep that one. There's that. That's what I did. What else did I do? There's not technically mixed media. I'm just trying to look for something now. Oh, I think I did this on a live. I think I did this. Did I do this on a live? I think I did, didn't I? So maybe somebody watched me doing this. I don't remember. This is like cardboard, basically, like a box, and using stamps and some different things there. So well, it's kind of mixed media-esque. It really does depend on, yeah, whatever you want to call mixed media. So I do other things as well. I shall bring something in. I shall bring something back from the office, as they say. Right, let's get finishing with this now. I know I've been talking a lot, and my creation has waned tonight. Okay. So I really do want to get this finished. So we've got You Are Enough. And possibly having that there. Maybe up there actually. You Are Enough. I'm always playing around with how things are going to look. So possibly something like that. Yeah, deciding where, right, something like that. Make a decision. I'm going to get my glue, and then if you tell me you don't like it, tell me. Not that I always listen to you. So, did I do what on the video? Oh, the dragonfly things. Yeah. I think that's on our. I think that's probably on one of my previous lives. Maybe one of the DT. No. I don't know. I don't remember when I did it. Right. So I'm going to have. Yeah, you are enough. See, I like that. Enough. Enough. You are enough. I like that. That way, that's good. I can procrastinate sometimes, although my procrastination days have become far fewer than they used to be, which is good. I try not to take, to do that too often, because A, it's annoying myself, and it's, it's not healthy. Right, okay. So, and I'm using some silicone glue just because it's easy to stick and I can wiggle things around if I don't like it. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Hazel, for mentioning the VI Facebook group. Please do join that. Yeah, and there's obviously a page as well. So yeah, there's the VI page, there's the group, there's the Instagram, there's obviously the YouTube. Yeah, it's a great place to be. Are you in the UK, Auntie Caffeine Crafts? Oh, no, you're not in the UK, are you? Well, I do. We have a TV channel, a TV shopping channel in the UK called Hobby Maker, and I do some live TV work on there as well. Because obviously, Visible Image now, my brand is actually part of Gemporia, which owns Hobby Maker, and it's got other channels on. It's got sewing as well and jewelry. So yeah, it's really cool place to be. I feel very privileged to be there, and I just love it that we can all be really cool and create things. So that's nice. So again, just kind of be careful where you're placing this last one. Go for those same kind of margins around as well. Make sure it's straight mark. So again, nothing. It doesn't have to be too complicated. Again, I might add a little bit of sparkles on there to finish that off if I find my stickles. Bear with me just a second. Oh, Stardust, that will do. So I'm just going to add some sparkle to this. Again, there's not one single thing that I like. I like bright, I like grungy, clean and simple. It's nice to be able to jump from one thing to another without, I like them all. There's no particular preference. Quite often my hands are the inkiest you'll ever see. It normally takes me days to clean my hands up. Just add a little bit of sparkle to those lips there. Just because, be kind and you are enough, and that is very true. When it dries, we're going to have those little hints of sparkle there, and that's all you want. Well, thank you, Ivy. Yeah, it's sometimes it's hard to know where to put sentiments, And you know, if you've got a big one and you want some big words there, sometimes, you know, we're being very contemporary, very modern, but you've got that kind of classical look going on there as well. And I do like that. Oh, I like that. See the sparkle coming out there on those lips there now. That's nice. Yeah, that's yeah, that'd be nice there. I might add a little bit of white splatter afterwards, but we'll see how that goes when it's dry. So that is our, for World Mental Health Day. I think that's a nice little touch there. You are enough, and I think that's great. So you've been talking so much, I cannot keep up with the amount of things you've been talking about. I'm gonna have to read it afterwards. So it's been amazing. It's been an amazing an hour and a half. I know it was only one card, but you know, pretty much start to finish, we had a good chat. Come here for something really cool, a little bit different, a little bit of fun. I do thank you, each and every one of you, for watching me, for your support and your, every time you place an order, it's absolutely amazing. So thank you. Can't wait to the new year for some new products. It's going to be exciting stuff. So thank you everybody. Thank you for anybody new joining Auntie Caffeine Crafts. And thank you for watching, and I shall see you same time next week. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell, and then you'll know when I'm going live next. Do check out the website, thevisibleimage.com. There's lots of obviously stamps, dies and stencils on there, and each one has its own subsection where you can see like what's been made with it. The Instagram page, lots of inspiration there as well. The group is a great place to be, in the Facebook group, and the Facebook page as well. So lots of places for you to go. Please do have a look, and I'm sure you'll find lots of inspiration. Any questions? Either fire us an email or a message via the group, or it's entirely up to you how you do that. One of us shall help you out, I'm sure. We have a design team who are absolutely amazing. They know a lot. And if anyone can help you, they can. And if they can't help you, then maybe I can. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I shall see you same time next week. Take care now.